Well, good morning. So, I'm not sure if I did a video on this truck or not. This is a trailer full of parts. Now, it's actually the grill's missing. What else is missing? The dash, which is all I got to go pick it up. But this is a R100 1956 International short bed pickup, 6-foot bed. So I had bought this with the intention of making a winter rat rod, and then got quickly talked out of it because I guess it wouldn't probably lasted the middle stint on this, and it would have probably the rust would have got better of it. I was going to stick it on a four-wheel drive truck frame body that is currently under that snowbank. Four-wheel drive F-150, 5-liter automatic. So I was going to put that on and make this a four-wheel drive. Well, since then, my brother has talked me into making him a rat rod. So if I have put the other video up, disregard that video, and this is where we're headed on this. So rather quickly, what we're going to do is use either a 63 short box frame. I made an offer on a 78 Ford F-150 cabin chassis that we would use the frame on. It's a long box. I just shorten it. I'm not sure if anybody's ever seen or done a video, if I've done a video on, but I have a 89 Mustang GT, no title, out of state car with no title. So that's got a 5-liter in it, 5-speed. We're going to use a 5-liter out of it and put that in the either the 63 frame or the 78, whichever I end up. I prefer the 78 frame. It has disc brakes and a little better steering than the 63, even though the 63 is a power steering truck, it has been sitting quite a while. The frame's in nice shape, but more modern running gear. I wouldn't say modern, it's 40 some years old, it's 78, but yeah, it would be better. And then I have a 5-speed out of a F-150 we'd use on that a lot. It's very similar to the transmission I put in the rat rod, the 50. Probably going to lower that either frame quite a bit by putting lowering coils in the front, and probably dropping the rear end to over the springs instead of under the springs, and then C-notching the back. As you can see, this is March 7th, and we have a ton of snow still. It was 5 above 0 this morning when I got up. And yeah, we haven't had any time. I haven't had any time to work on hot rods, rad rods, anything. So I still got the Mustang. I still have the Mustang, the 05 that I'm going to be doing some work to. Let's see if my back door's unlocked. I can't remember if I unlocked it or not. Very icy, very cold. Yes, I already unlocked the back door. Whoa. Okay. So let's walk through the dark here. So that international build will start as soon as the weather gets better. We'll get into a roller rather quickly and then decide where we want to go. So let's see. Lower control arm, ball joint for the Mustang, right side. Triangular 4-link airbags. That's what's on my rat rod right now, but I'm going to change the rear end to a 53. That's been rebuilt, and instead of trying to cut all the garbage off the rear end, and I'm just going to start over. And I have a different idea on how to mount the trailing arms. So, hey, here's a little, I don't know if you've ever seen that. That's my son's 250 John Deere skid steer. He spent a little time on it this week. Had some down days, and he sanded it all down, gave it a fresh coat of paint, new stickers, put his trucking name on the side of it. And I believe this is, I don't even know the year, 2010, maybe 11, maybe older than that. I don't know. You guys know probably skid steers more than I do, but yeah, came out pretty nice. Looks nice. Okay, moving right along. We've been collecting parts. So out here, it's going to get foggy because we're in that. There's the 05. Here's a big box of fiberglass fenders for Jordan's 48. I did put a Mr. Heater out here. I haven't tried it. Let's just give a little heat out here for April if I want to work on something out here, and we still have snow removal equipment inside. Right down there, right under that air tank, there's that deli arc. That's going for sale. I believe it's a SP200. I think that's what that is. I've never put gas to it, but I have. I put a new gun on it and feed line, and it welded fine without any gas. So you put the gas back to it, be good. That's got stitching ability, delay, webbing, all sorts of stuff. Just way too big for what I need around here. I bought it right because it wasn't running. I've got it running good now, so that's for sale. I only need 5 welders. I don't need 6. So, or 4, 5. That would make 5. I only need 4. All right, so that's where we are. The new tractors work flawlessly all winter. With the pusher on it, loading sand. I just went to the lake yesterday and cleaned out a driveway that hadn't been cleaned out. People are moving back into it. They sold their other house. And yeah, 18, 19 miles an hour up the road. Not going to set the world on fire with speed, but it is very powerful for 60 horse. The bigger tires on the back do make a big difference for biting. It is 4-wheel drive, which helps a lot anyway, but yeah, I believe there's around 80 hours on it this winter, and every time we've used it, it's worked well. Okay, so that's where we are. Put a camera system in. Oh, you can see me walking to you. Put a camera system in for inside and outside. Just helps on the insurance, and let's see if we can. I can see how I can. Yeah, let's see. Let's take a look out. Let's take a look outside. So there's one of them. You can see where we were. So I've got a bunch of different angles all the way around, and one shooting over towards my father's house, so we can kind of keep an eye on him. He's 91 and he's Dennis the Menace. So, okay, here we are. Both plow trucks in this side. Hey, I got right away from we're gonna probably not do too many more snowplow videos this winter. I want to get back on working on hot rods and stuff. The 66 down at my house in the other garage. The 30 Model A's down there. Or excuse me, the 66 is here along with the 50 rat rod. The Model A and the 03 Mustang GT are down in the other garage. So there we are. Hey, thanks for subscribing. We're going to have some videos coming up. We're going to have a whole series on that international rat rod truck. Short box, lowered, 5-liter, 5-speed, and probably put a Summit ready to run distributor in it, and Edelbrock Performer combination carburetor, an intake, and then probably shorty headers off a stock Mustang like I did with the rat rod. They seem to fit nicely between the frame rails on they're narrow anyway. They're meant for Mustangs. So there you go. And then we'll put some Smitty's mufflers on her, some turnouts, make her bark. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for commenting. Hang in there. We got some videos coming up. As soon as the weather gets going, we'll be back on rat rodding, hot rodding, and other stuff. Thanks.